Does flossing work on the knees? I get this question a lot, and yes, 100%, absolutely it does, but there is a caveat. Now, flossing, how it works, it's heavy compression that is applying resistance to the tissues, and then as you move through your range of motion, those tissues are scraping under that compression, and in turn are restoring a ton of range of motion. Not to mention it pushes some of the blood out and some of the swelling and some of the subsequent benefits from that. But the main thing that's happening here is the actual flossing mechanic where the muscles are gliding underneath that resistance. Now, when it comes to the knees, there are two ways to do it. One is you use two bands, and this is actually the easier way to do it. You go above and below the knee, and then you work through your range of motion where you're tacking down this part where the quads, the hamstrings, some of the adductor, and then the tibialis, the gastroc, and the soleus. And basically, this one's easier because you're not restricting the actual joint from moving. And you should see a pretty significant return on investment just from that alone. If you want to take it up a notch and you want to take it to the next level, then we move into flossing part 2 where you're doing right across the kneecap, right across the actual joint. Now this one hurts like crazy because it actually restricts how you get your heel to your bum. You're gonna find it significantly harder, but if you can stomach it, you will notice that the amount of improvement to your knee function is going to be significantly greater. When I do it, I can actually get rid of my clicking knees for a couple hours because the relief you get is so significant. And that brings me to my last point. Flossing is not a means to an end. If you are flossing day in, day out, that means that you have a strength problem and you need to actually work on it because flossing, it is more of a remedial, quick aid to improve your mobility on the spot. But if you're constantly dependent on it, then that means there might be something else missing in your routine that you might want to look into to address. But all in all, when it comes to quick relief and quick mobility, flossing's outstanding.